So, all of you are familiar with the color Out of Space by H.P. Lovecraft, and you're familiar with Stephen King's The Mist. And here we are talking about The Beach House. Now, The Beach House is a non-mainstream blood and gore movie, but it fits right perfectly with the current time we're in, with the pandemic and all. There's something very clever about the timing and the subject of the film. So this film, The Beach House, covers the life of two youngsters that is completely turned upside down by the events of the film. Emily Liana Libareto and Randall Noah Legros are a youthful couple currently in university. Well, in the film, they're in the university, who go to the beach house that belongs to Randall's dad to escape and work on their relationship. They're at a great intersection for youthful couples where apparently two lovers may need various things out of life, two different things. Randall has dropped out of school. Emily is talking of going to graduate school. These are the dynamics of their relationship. How might they remain together when they're going in two totally different directions? So in the wake of showing up at the delightful house on what seems by all accounts to be a truly deserted shore, Randall makes reference to that it becomes increasingly busy after Memorial Day. So they should be ahead of schedule for the getaway season. Although Emily notices that there's been somebody in the house when she goes to the kitchen and she sees food and other items from the store that look recently bought. So, given the current circumstances, this couple is not alone. An old companion of Randall's dad, named Mitch, Jack Weber, and his significant other, Jane, Marianne, have gone to the beach house too for an alternate sort of getaway. Jane has medical problems. Extreme enough, this is most likely their last getaway together. And Brown, the director, nearly dives into the idea of both of these couples likely not being together a year from this date, that they are at the beach house. For two completely different reasons, of course. The couples get along, examining life over supper and a couple jugs of wine. At the point when they come up short on alcohol, Randall pulls out edibles he got in transit there, and everybody takes a piece, basically dropping as they notice something peculiar outside. There's a haze noticeable all around and has all the earmarks of like coming from the water, evaporating or falling from somewhere. But it's coming towards the house, spreading particles of light. Everybody goes on various degrees of awful excursions, yet they wake up to something much more terrible. As somebody startlingly says later in the film, it's not a fog. There have been a lot of movies done about this kind of peculiar circumstance, the delicacy of human condition, and have taken on various vitality since spring, with works like Sea Fever, Relic, and now The Beach House. There are a lot of snapshots in the movie of exceptional symbolism. For example, there's a scene in the movie where Emily accidentally steps on something that will make you totally grossed out. The Beach House definitely is a bit different from mainstream movies. Brown sees what amount should be possible with an entertainer who passes on dread rather than only a grisly unexpected development or CGI. So before things go completely left or Lovecraft, something is simply off. It's the sense you jump on an unfilled seashore that only you are, and the world is a lot greater and more interesting than anybody knows. The Beach House inclines towards the sentiment of human unimportance in the bigger image of transformative cycle. All things considered, we are nevertheless a blip on the course of events. Blood and gore movies like The Beach House like to play with the general dread that human blip can be eradicated. So, with that said, it's a really gross movie, but a great movie that you should possibly watch just to make yourself feel like an ant on planet Earth or in the universe. things can easily change so quickly. I mean, you saw that between December and right now, how much has changed. So yeah, enjoy the movie, and let me know what you think in the comments. Subscribe and share. Mainly subscribe, and take care. Bye.